everyone. My name is Alise Vitola and I'm from NGO Creative Ideas from Latvia. Today I'm going to tell you in this webinar how to turn your business idea into reality. Entrepreneurship is an exciting and challenging journey that requires creativity, courage, and perseverance. In this webinar, you will find useful information and practical exercises to help you formulate and develop your business idea into a business model ready to implement. Let's move forward and see our agenda for this webinar. So first, we are going to talk with you about entrepreneurship and about entrepreneurial mindset. Then we will move to different types of enterprises. After that, we will delve into the business model by using a lean canvas methodology, which will help you to create a business plan on a single sheet of paper. Finally, we will talk about elevator pitch and how to create such an efficient short speech for your potential investors and collaboration partners. So what is entrepreneurship? Let's sit down and think a little bit about this. What words, concepts come to your mind when you think about entrepreneurship? You can stop this webinar, take a page of paper, and write down a few things that come into your mind when you think about entrepreneurship. These concepts related to entrepreneurship might include, for example, innovation, because entrepreneurship is very closely related and actually is based on developing new ideas, products, and services. You might also say risk taking. And indeed, every business is embracing uncertainty and challenges. Leadership. And again, you're right, because making a business means also guiding a team towards a shared vision. Creativity, another concept that is very closely linked to entrepreneurship, which means thinking outside the box to solve problems. Adaptability, adjusting to changing circumstances and markets. That's again a very important aspect when to think about when starting a business. Opportunity. And that's exactly what businessmen are doing. They are identifying gaps in the market and proposing solutions. Perseverance, staying committed despite obstacles. And that's again a thing you have to take into your mind if you're thinking about starting a business, that definitely you will have challenges on obstacles and you will have to find strength to overcome that. Strategy, planning and executing actions efficiently. So, in entrepreneurship, planning is a thing that you will not avoid, even if you don't like it. You will have to think strategically and operationally also about your day to day activities. Networking, building relationships to grow and sustain your business, another important element in any type of entrepreneurship. And finally, value creation, delivering solutions that meet customer needs. So, when starting a business, you will have to think very carefully about your customers, about their needs, problems, and the value that you are going to offer them to overcome these problems or challenges. But let's talk about this step by step later when we will talk about our lean canvases. Now, when we have discussed several elements, notions closely related to business, let's think about a definition. How can we define entrepreneurship? Here I have found 3 definitions that I liked and that I would like to share with you. Entrepreneurship is the art of turning an idea into a venture. So, of course, when we talk about starting a business, we have a certain idea. What are we going to offer our customers? But it's not enough to have an idea. We have to create a venture, a business, a structure to deliver this product or service that we have in our mind. The second definition says that entrepreneurship is capacity and willingness to develop, organize, and manage a business venture along with any of its risks to make a profit. This definition here, as we see, it also highlights the risk element. And what we just mentioned in the slide before, that indeed risk is a part of any business venture because businessmen are always faced by uncertainty. And finally, entrepreneurship is an activity of setting up a business, taking on financial risks in the hope of profit. And this is my favorite definition because it highlights that entrepreneurship is an activity. So we create a venture, we create a company, a working business by taking a financial risk in the hope of profit. Because indeed, why are we starting a business? To get a profit eventually in the future. Because let's be realistic, most likely we will not have a profit from the first days of our business. And in order to profit, we take on some risks. We invest our money, we invest our time to start a business. Now let's move to entrepreneurial mindset. What do you think? What characterizes a good entrepreneur? What personal traits or characteristics help to start and carry out a business? Again, you can stop this webinar, take a sheet of paper, a pen, and write down a few ideas about characteristics that are necessary to become a good entrepreneur. Now, after you have done this exercise, let's talk together about a few characteristics that are important to start and successfully run a business. First of all, of course, we need motivation. So we need inspiration and determination to pursue and achieve our goals. Secondly, passion. We have to be passionate about what we are doing. We need enthusiasm that will drive our motivation and resilience during challenges. Because, as we just discussed, in business, challenges and obstacles are a natural part of this very exciting process of doing a business. Self confidence. We need a belief in our own abilities and skills, and that will enable us to tackle challenges and to do efficient problem solving. Desire for change. Indeed, we need an interest, a strong interest and openness to innovation and new opportunities. Decision making abilities. That's another crucial aspect to do a business because we have to have the capacity to analyze information, evaluate risks, and make timely decisions. So, risk analysis and risk mitigation is indeed an important part of any business. Risk taking. We need to be willing to take risks because only by taking risks we can achieve our goals and seize opportunities. Curiosity. Another feature that will help us to become good entrepreneurs. We need to have interest in learning new things and staying updated. Perseverance. Commitment to overcome obstacles and relentlessly pursue our goals and ambitions. Leadership. Again, what we mentioned also before, we need ability to inspire and guide a team to foster collaboration and achieve results. Creativity. It's very important for a businessman to have this ability to think outside of the box because only this way we can offer innovative ideas and solutions. Responsibility. We need to be able to take ownership of our actions and their outcomes. And finally, self awareness. We need to be able to objectively assess our strengths and weaknesses while seeking personal and professional growth. Of course, these are not the only characteristics that will help us to run successfully a business. There are many different characteristics and personal traits that help us to do it. Now, I offer you to take a test to find out if you are ready to start your business. You will see here 16 different questions, and you have to think about each of these and say either yes or no. And we will take a few minutes here so that you can evaluate your answer to each of these questions. And again, on your sheet of paper, just add 1 point for each time you are saying yes. Let's move to the next slide. Here again, you can pause this webinar to think carefully about each question. And we are moving to the last page. Here again, you can press stop and think carefully about your answers. Now, when we have finished the test, just count all how many times did you say yes. And based on the number of your answers, here you have the description which will tell you if you are an entrepreneur type. So, if you got 13 to 16 points, you are definitely the entrepreneurial type. And you can start your implementing your ideas even today. If you got 9 to 12 points, you have good entrepreneurial potential. But before starting your business, we suggest you invest some time in improving your skills. If you got 5 to 8 points, you need to strengthen your entrepreneurial abilities. Use training and monitoring opportunities before starting a business. Finally, if you got 1 to 4 points, we suggest you keep developing yourself, understanding your interests, your weak and strong points, and considering different opportunities. If you decide to start your own business, make sure you receive support and mentoring. What we want to say here that everyone can start a business, but be very careful when assessing your strengths, weaknesses, seek for support, for mentoring training to develop those aspects of your personality that might need some, let's say, improvement to successfully start your own business venture. Now, when we have found out more about your entrepreneurial spirit, let's think carefully about pros and cons when becoming an entrepreneur. Because, of course, as in any action, there are things that we will gain and also things that we might lose. What I suggest to do here is take again your sheet of paper, take a pen, make 2 columns, write pros and cons, and summarize the benefit and challenges of becoming an entrepreneur. After you have done it, we will also discuss what do the challenges outweigh the benefits, why or why not. So write here shortly your thoughts about this question. Here you can stop the webinar to do the exercise and then move to the next slide. So indeed, becoming an entrepreneur comes with a mix of benefits and challenges. On the benefits side, you will gain independence. You will have full control over your work and decisions. A flexible work schedule that adapts to your need because you will be your own boss and you will decide when you work and when you have rest. The opportunity to implement your ideas and bring your vision to life. The ability to make decisions quickly and efficiently. The potential for higher earnings depending on your success. So your earnings will depend only on your own contribution. And you will also have a chance to help others by creating jobs or offering valuable products and services. And this you will also be able to contribute to your development of your community, leaving a meaningful impact. Nevertheless, you will enjoy a continuous learning and skills growth as you will tackle new challenges and learn from your own work. However, of course, there will be also challenges. First of all, you will have high responsibility for your business, for your employees, as the success of the business will rest only on your own shoulders. You will have a need for risk taking. You will have to take risks, facing market competition and various uncertainties. And yeah, next uncertainty as all outcomes will not be always predictable. Next, you will be faced with unstable income because the income in business often fluctuates. At some points, you will have more expenses, some points, more income, so higher profit. High stress level is a thing you might have to face when doing, and most likely will face when doing your own business because you have to manage everything in your company from operations to strategy to finance and so on. For sure, you will have longer working hours, at least in the beginning when you are starting your business and until it stabilizes. Sometimes you might have to work even without breaks, even in critical periods. And finally, you will be faced with the challenge of balancing work and personal life, which can be difficult to maintain. So, while entrepreneurship, of course, is an exciting and rewarding process, it requires resilience and a willingness to navigate these obstacles. And coming back to a previous question, do the challenges outweigh the benefits? Why and why not? Of course, this depends on your personal goals, your resilience, and your priorities. For some, freedom, creativity, and earning potential that comes with starting a business will make entrepreneurship deeply rewarding despite the challenges. At the same time, for others, it might feel that the stress and uncertainty outweighs the advantages, especially if work life balance or income stability are your priorities. Now, let's move to the next topic. Here we will talk shortly about different types of entrepreneurship. And this is important for you also to understand what type of entrepreneurship are you planning to start. First of all, small businesses. Small business is a type of entrepreneurship where the owner does not aim to create a large enterprise or expand by opening branches. It focuses on the local market and is often managed with a personal approach and high level of customer service. There are several characteristics that characterize small businesses. First of all, small scale. The primary characteristic of small business is their limited scale. Owners typically do not plan significant expansion or opening branches in other regions. These businesses operate locally and focus on serving a specific community or market segment. This approach enables close customer relationships and personalized services. Secondly, let's look at profit and employment at small businesses. In small businesses, profits are usually modest, but are sufficient to provide the owner with livelihood and possibly employ a few staff members. The main goal of small businesses is financial sustainability and sustainable lifestyle for the owner and their family. The limited numbers of employees fosters close team relationships and flexible working environment. Finally, funding. So small businesses often have limited funding sources and options. Most are financed through personal savings, with owners frequently drawing on their own resources. Additionally, they might borrow from friends and family to cover startup costs. In some cases, small loans from the banks or different institutions, including government institutions or microcredit providers, are used to support the business's initial operations. Now let's move to the next type, which is called a scalable business. Scalable business is a business model where companies start with a unique idea and work to develop a scalable business model capable of rapid growth and expansion. So, this type of entrepreneurship begins with an innovative idea that introduces a new approach to the market or solves specific problems. A scalable business model involves creating an operational plan that enables the company to grow quickly and expand the availability of its products or services in the market. The goal of these type of companies, the scalable businesses, are to reach new markets and capture a significant share of the available market potential by using innovative strategies and adapting to market demands. Large financial resources and investors are often essential to support this type of company's growth and development. These businesses are often referred as startups, as they begin with great potential and the ambition to grow quickly and secure a substantial market share. Scalable entrepreneurship is characterized by adaptability, responsiveness to market needs, and a strategic use of innovation and resources to achieve long term success and stability. Finally, we will look at another distinctive type of business, which are called social enterprises or social businesses. So, social businesses combine business principles with a social mission. The goal of social entrepreneurship is to actively address societal issues and promote positive societal change, such as, for example, reducing environmental pollution or expanding job opportunities for groups that are less protected in the labor market. Unlike traditional businesses, social enterprises are not focused on profit maximization. However, they aim to be sustainable and generate sufficient revenue to cover their operating costs and provide resources to continue their social mission. These enterprises differ from charities as they operate based on business principles, earning money through their products or services to fund social goals and ensure long term functionality. Each type of entrepreneurship offers its own advantages and challenges. Small business provide flexibility and local market insights, while scalable businesses present opportunities for rapid growth and innovation. Finally, social enterprises focus on sustainable and positive societal impact. Now, I would like you to introduce with an example of social enterprise from Latvia. It is called Zile. It's a Latvian fashion brand which is striving for a more sustainable future through the concept of upcycling. The label's main resource materials are denim trousers, men's shirts, and men's jackets. At the core of the brand is the idea that what people wear is a symbol of their character, identity, and values, and that the global environmental trend is an important part of current values. That is why Zero reimagines and reworks classical garments to create a sustainable and modern wardrobe. Their brand is run by a small team, but every piece of clothing upcycled by Zio is designed and made by one person. Creative and enthusiastic, Aiva Zio in her small workshop, which is located in Latvian countryside. Zio uses second-hand clothing that is either hand-picked by Aiva in vintage shops or donated by their collaboration partners, charity shop, Otra Alpa, or the Second Breath. Therefore, every piece of clothing upcycled by Zila is one of a kind and unique. Now, let's look at the business model of, and we will also use an example of Zila company, which I just introduced. So, we will learn how to create a business model on one page by using Lean Canvas methodology. Here you can see the so-called Lean Canvas, which is made from 9 boxes. And Lean Canvas is an effective tool that helps entrepreneurs or people with business ideas to structure and visualize their business ideas on a single page. Lean Canvas was created to simplify business planning process, allowing entrepreneurs to focus on key elements needing for successfully establishing and growing a new business. This Lean Canvas methodology, it facilitates a quick and efficient information analysis and visualization of a business model. Let's look now at the 9 boxes which are included in Lean Canvas model. So first of all, the first box is called problem. Here we should list 1 to 3 key problems that your potential customers face and that your product or service aims to solve. Also in this box, we might add existing alternatives by specifying how these problems are currently being addressed. Next, the second box is called customer segments. In this customer segments box, we have to describe our target customers. For example, by age, gender, income level, and other demographics. Here we also add early adopters. So, early adopters are the first group of customers likely to try our new product. The third box is called Unique Value Proposition. In this box, we provide a clear and compelling message that explains why customers should choose our product or service. And next, we go to the box number 4, Solution. Here we outline potential solutions to the identified problems. And these solutions form the foundation of our business idea. Next, in the box channels, we describe how we will reach our customers and deliver our product or service to them. Next, in the box revenue streams, we list all the ways our business will generate income. Whereas in box number 7, we provide the description of our cost structure by detailing the key incur in our business. In box number 8, key metrics, here we list several indicators that will measure our business's performance. And finally, in the box number 9, unfair advantage, here we can highlight anything unique about our business that cannot be easily copied or bought, giving us a special competitive edge. To understand better how we can use Lean Canvas, I have created a Lean Canvas for company Zila that we just saw earlier from Latvia. So here, let's go box by box. First problem. So the problems that our clients of Zila are facing is fast fashion's negative impact on the environment, lack of unique sustainable clothing options, and overconsumption of resources in the fashion industry. What are the existing alternatives? Second-hand clothing shops and expensive sustainable fashion brands. The customer segments of Zila are eco-conscious individuals, 18 to 45 years old, people seeking unique handmade fashion items, and middle-income earners valuing sustainability. If we talk about early adopters of Zila products, Then these could be young adults interested in sustainable lifestyle and upcycled fashion, and also customers frequenting charity shops and vintage stores. Going to the third box, unique value proposition. Here we could define it as sustainable style that tells your story. So Ziva offers one of a kind upcycled garments that reflect individuality and align with eco-conscious values. And as Ziva is a social enterprise, of course, they have also a distinct social value, promoting upcycling, reducing waste, and creating jobs in rural areas. So, the solutions that Zila is providing to address the problems that we defined in the box number one is to transform second-hand clothing, for example, jeans and men's shirts, into modern, stylish, and sustainable wardrobe pieces. And they collaborate with charity shops to source materials, thus reducing waste. So the channels how Zila is reaching its clients are through their website and e-commerce platforms. They also use different social media platforms to promote their products. Also, they are participating in pop-up shops at sustainable fashion fairs and collaborating with the charity shop Otra Alpa, or the second breath in English. Their revenue streams come from sales of upcycled garments and workshops they are conducting on sustainable fashion and upcycling techniques. Whereas the cost structure is made of costs of materials, second-hand clothing, workshop maintenance and supplies, marketing and branding expenses, online store fees, and of course, the salaries of their staff. Key metrics to evaluate the success of Ziva shops are number of garments sold per month, customer engagement on social media, and volume of materials upcycled. And finally, the unfair advantage that I have, we could define it as handicrafted, high quality clothing designed by Iva Ziva in a personal workshop setting. And it's also their emphasis on storytelling through sustainable fashion. And if you check out their website on the internet, you will see how efficiently are telling their story. So I hope this example of Lean Canvas help you to understand how you could use Lean Canvas also to develop your own business idea. And finally, today I would like you to introduce with elevator pitch and tell you how you can make an efficient elevator pitch for your business idea. So, what is an elevator pitch? Elevator pitch is a persuasive business idea presentation which lasts up to 1 minute. Some even say it should be only 30 seconds long. It's a concise, persuasive business idea presentation designed for brief and effective presentation of a business idea to potential investors or other stakeholders. Such short and effective presentations must include strong and very clear arguments that convince the audience on the business idea's potential. And why it's called elevator pitch, you might ask? Because the idea here is that you might meet your potential investor in the elevator, and while you are together in the elevator for a very short time, you should be able to present your business idea very concisely and efficiently. Here are some of the elements which you should try to include in your elevator pitch. First of all, of course, product. What is your product you are selling? What's your competitive advantage? Why is your product better than others? Also, you should outline shortly your market. So, who are your potential customers? Also, you could try to to include a very brief information about your competitors by outlining who are your key competitors and how will you beat them. And finally, you should say something about the channels, how will the product reach your customers. When making your elevator pitch, check if you can fit it into 1 minute. And here again, to help understand this, how to make an elevator pitch, I have made an elevator pitch for Zila company. So let's see. Product. Zila is a Latvian fashion brand focused on sustainability, upcycling denim trousers, men's shirts, and other materials into unique modern garments. Competitive advantage. Our products are not only eco-friendly but also one of a kind, each created by designer Iva Zieler. With a focus on revoking classic garments, Zieler merges sustainability with modern fashion, offering customers a wardrobe that reflects their values and individuality. Market. Our customers are environmentally conscious individuals who value sustainability and unique, handcrafted fashion pieces. Competitors. Among other sustainable fashion brands, Zio stands out by offering truly unique upcycled garments sourced from second-hand clothing and through our partnerships with charity shop Otra Alpa. Finally, channels. Products are sold directly through our online store and through collaboration with eco-conscious retailers and charity shops. I hope that the tools that I showed you today and the information provided in this webinar will help you to turn your business idea into a successful reality. This will be a thrilling and rewarding journey. It's not just about creating a product or service, it's about bringing your vision to life, navigating challenges, learning along the way, and celebrating each milestone. Above all, I wish you to enjoy the ride. While the road might be challenging, it's also one filled with exciting opportunities and the chance to make a real difference, especially if we're talking, of course, about social enterprises. Good luck with your business ideas and thank you for watching this webinar.